As you grow older, the rules of healthy eating begin to shift in unexpected ways. Especially after 65, the vegetables you once believed were harmless, even beneficial, could now be quietly working against your body. They may be weakening your immune system, aging your brain faster, and silently damaging the very muscles and blood vessels that keep you steady on your feet. Yes, you heard that right. What lands on your plate could be the hidden force behind why your balance isn't what it used to be, why climbing stairs feels harder, or why you're more prone to dangerous falls, the number one cause of accidental death among seniors today. This isn't a theory. It's backed by years of research involving tens of thousands of older adults. Published in the Journal of Gerontology, these findings highlight a growing concern. Some of the most common vegetables in your kitchen might be fueling inflammation that targets your legs, joints, and even your cognitive clarity. But don't panic. There's good news, and it's actionable. In today's video, I'll walk you through 3 powerhouse vegetables that you should be eating daily if you want to stay sharp, balanced, and mobile well into your golden years. And just as crucially, I'll reveal 3 vegetables you should avoid at all costs, even if they're sitting in your fridge right now. Stay with me until the very end, because I'm about to uncover a shocking truth about one vegetable often praised for its health benefits, but which may be slowly destroying your legs from the inside out. And if you're serious about protecting your future health, don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell icon. That way, you'll never miss a personalized health tip again. Hit the number 1 in the comments if you found this video helpful, or 0 if you think there's something I could do better for you next time. Let's dive in. Vegetable number 1, broccoli. In the crowded world of vegetables, where color and crunch compete for your attention, one humble green quietly stands guard over the aging body. Broccoli. It may not boast the flash of exotic superfoods or the flair of culinary fame, but for adults over 65, broccoli is nature's own version of body armor, subtle, living, and powerfully protective. At this stage of life, when your body no longer rebounds the way it used to, the fight shifts inward. Chronic inflammation becomes a silent enemy, damaging your muscles, eroding your joints, narrowing blood vessels, and even chipping away at memory and focus. But inside every tender floret of broccoli lies a secret weapon, sulforaphane. This mighty plant compound doesn't just sit pretty, it activates your body's internal defense systems, helping flush out toxins and reduce systemic inflammation before it takes root. In simpler terms, every bite of broccoli is like investing in your own longevity portfolio. But there's more. Broccoli is rich in vitamin K, calcium, and antioxidants, nutrients that strengthen your bones, protect your heart, and slow the progression of age-related decline. After 65, bones become brittle. A small fracture could mean months of lost mobility. Broccoli helps fight that slow crumble from the inside out, reinforcing both skeletal and vascular health with every forkful. Yet perhaps its most underrated benefit lies at the base of your body, your feet. Research shows that sulforaphane enhances peripheral circulation, which is critical for keeping your legs strong, steady, and sensitive. Good blood flow doesn't just mean warmer feet. It means fewer balance issues, fewer diabetic complications, and fewer scary falls that steal independence. But don't just throw it in boiling water and call it a day. Cooking matters. Steam broccoli lightly, just enough to keep it bright green and tender crisp. Overcook it, and you might as well toss its benefits down the drain. That vibrant green? That's your signal that life still pulses within it. So the next time you sit down to a simple meal, and you see a bowl of steamed broccoli, know this: you're not just feeding your body. You're honoring it. And in that humble green bowl lies the quiet, dignified resistance against aging. But broccoli is just the beginning. There's another leafy green, one that seems ordinary but hides a surprising power to nourish your heart, fuel your brain, and strengthen the very muscles that help you get out of bed each morning. Curious? Stay with me for the next reveal. If you've made it this far, leave a comment below and type yes if this helped you. Let's move on to the next vegetable that could transform your aging journey. Vegetable number 2, spinach. As the years unfold, certain foods quietly become more than just nourishment, they become allies. Among them, few are as deceptively simple and powerfully effective as spinach. Often brushed aside as mere salad filler, this deep green leaf holds within it a remarkable power: naturally occurring nitrates. These compounds enhance blood flow throughout the body, but most importantly, to the muscles and brain areas that tend to suffer most as we age. Why does this matter? Because circulation declines steadily after 60. Muscles begin receiving less oxygen, leading to fatigue, slower reflexes, and the dreaded brain fog. Spinach steps into this process like a quiet healer, gently expanding blood vessels and restoring flexibility to aging arteries. The result? Stronger legs, more stable footing, and above all, freedom. The kind of freedom that comes from being able to move with confidence, without fear of falling. But that's only the beginning. Spinach is also rich in lutein and folate, two nutrients that support mental sharpness and faster information processing. In fact, older adults with higher lutein intake have shown significantly better cognitive performance. Imagine that, just a small handful of spinach each day protecting not only your muscles, but also your mind. Even your eyesight reaps the rewards. Spinach contains zeaxanthin and lutein, compounds that defend the macula, the central part of the retina that often deteriorates with age. Age-related macular degeneration is one of the leading causes of vision loss in seniors. Spinach, with its protective antioxidants, helps preserve your ability to read, drive, recognize loved ones, and navigate your environment safely and independently. And like many powerful allies, spinach requires a bit of care. To retain its vital nutrients, cook it gently, either sauté it lightly or blend it into a smoothie. Overcooking will destroy many of its benefits. But when treated with care, this modest leaf becomes a source of enduring energy, a guardian of mental clarity, physical strength, and visual freedom. From the speed in your stride, to the sharpness of your thoughts, to the sparkle in your eyes, spinach touches it all. Still, there is one more vegetable, bright, colorful, often found in kitchen drawers, that holds its own secret weapon. This one not only protects vision and strength, but also supports balance and coordination, the very skills that keep you standing, walking, and living independently. Let's explore it next. Vegetable number 3, carrots. In the later chapters of life, the strongest allies often come not in glamorous packages or exotic names, but in humble, familiar forms like the vibrant orange carrot, resting quietly in your kitchen drawer. Don't let its simplicity fool you. For seniors, carrots are more than just a sweet, crunchy snack. They're packed with beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant that your body converts into vitamin A, crucial for maintaining sharp vision as the years pass. Why does this matter? Because losing your sight doesn't just dim the colors of the world. It quietly steals independence. Clear vision means more than seeing the sunset or the smile on your grandchild's face. It means reading without strain. Driving safely. Avoiding falls. And walking into a room with confidence, not caution. Studies have shown that consistent beta-carotene intake can help slow the progression of age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in adults over 65. And in that glowing orange root lies a promise of seeing the road ahead clearly and walking it freely. But the benefits of carrots don't end at the eyes. These root vegetables are also powerful defenders of neuromuscular coordination, the very system that allows your brain and body to communicate with speed and precision. The antioxidants in carrots help protect the integrity of your blood vessels and nerve cells, keeping the signals from your brain flowing smoothly to your legs and feet. The result? Better balance, quicker reactions, and fewer stumbles. Carrots also bring support to another critical system, metabolic health. Rich in dietary fiber, they help regulate digestion, lower cholesterol, and stabilize blood sugar levels. This matters deeply in older age, as blood sugar spikes can impair circulation, damage nerves, and reduce your ability to move freely. Maintaining stable glucose isn't just about avoiding diabetes, it's about preserving the freedom to walk, dance, and live fully. For the best results, enjoy carrots raw or gently steamed. Whether grated into a salad, sliced as a midday snack, or blended into a smoothie, 1 or 2 carrots a day may seem like a small act. But over time, they build a silent fortress, protecting your senses, your stride, and your sense of self. And perhaps, that's what aging well truly is, not grand gestures, but small, powerful habits that accumulate strength over time. However, not every vegetable on your plate is as kind as carrots. Some seemingly innocent greens could quietly undermine your strength, disrupt circulation, and weaken the very legs you rely on to move through the world. Which ones are they? The answers may be hiding in plain sight right inside your fridge. Let's turn the page and reveal the hidden threats. 3 types of vegetables to absolutely avoid after age 65. Dangerous vegetable number 1, eggplant. In the later years of life, what we choose to eat becomes more than a matter of taste, it becomes a matter of freedom. At first glance, eggplant seems harmless, even healthy. It's low in calories, high in fiber, and has a pleasing color that brightens any dish. But beneath its glossy skin lies a quiet danger, one that can gradually erode mobility, inflame joints, and compromise the very foundation of your independence. That hidden threat is called solanine, a natural chemical defense found in plants like eggplants, potatoes, and tomatoes. For younger bodies, solanine may go unnoticed. But for those over 65, especially those with sensitive joints, nerve issues, or age-related inflammation, solanine can quietly turn from harmless to harmful. It doesn't always show itself right away. But over time, solanine has been shown to trigger inflammation in muscles, joints, and connective tissues. And in older adults, whose bodies are already more vulnerable, this means more stiffness, more pain, and slower, shakier steps. The kind of steps that turn a morning walk into a fearful risk or make getting up from a chair feel like climbing a mountain. And here's the worst part, cooking doesn't eliminate solanine. Whether you roast it, steam it, or stew it, this compound stays. Which means if eggplant is on your plate regularly, you could be feeding the very inflammation that weakens your legs, numbs your coordination, and increases your risk of falling. It's a slow fade, hard to notice until one day your walk becomes unsteady, your knees ache more often, and the joy of moving freely begins to slip away. With every stumble or twinge of pain, confidence erodes. And when movement becomes difficult, loneliness and frustration aren't far behind. Eggplant isn't dangerous because it strikes fast, it's dangerous because it wears you down quietly, day by day. Not everyone reacts the same. But for seniors, the risk is too high to ignore. When your muscles are more fragile and your nerves more sensitive, every choice matters. And if a food, even one that looks harmless, could slowly chip away at your strength, is it really worth keeping on the menu? Instead, choose vegetables that fuel healing, support strong joints, and enhance your ability to move with ease. The road to independence in old age begins with what's on your plate. And eggplant is only the beginning. Other vibrant, everyday vegetables may also be undermining your vitality, silently aggravating your body, clouding your mind, and accelerating aging from within. Could one of America's most common vegetables be doing just that? Let's find out in the next section. If you're still here and this information is helping you, let me know in the first comment below. Now, let's move on to dangerous vegetable number 2. Green bell pepper. Not every vegetable that looks fresh and crunchy is a friend to your aging body. Some, like the innocent-looking green bell pepper, carry with them a hidden complexity, one that may slowly chip away at your strength, balance, and well-being without you even noticing. You see, every meal in our later years becomes more than just nutrition. It becomes a conversation between what we eat and how we age. And while green bell peppers are often praised for their flavor and low calories, what's rarely discussed is the compound hiding beneath their skin, lectin. As part of the nightshade family, green bell peppers naturally contain this sticky plant protein. Lectins are known to bind to the lining of the gut, disrupting nutrient absorption and irritating the digestive system, especially in older adults, whose digestion and immune function may already be weakened. The trouble is, this irritation rarely announces itself loudly. Instead, it builds quietly, like a slow-burning fire. Low-grade inflammation starts to take hold, damaging blood vessels, dulling nerve sensitivity, and aggravating joint function. Over time, this can lead to symptoms many seniors know too well: stiffness in the ankles, tingling in the toes, or that unnerving sense of imbalance while walking across the room. And here's the twist: compared to red, yellow, or orange bell peppers, green peppers contain fewer antioxidants, the very substances that help your body fight inflammation. So while you're not gaining much in terms of protection, you're still exposing your system to the risks lectins can bring. Though cooking can slightly reduce lectin content, for seniors who already struggle with arthritis, cardiovascular issues, or gut sensitivity, even small amounts may be enough to tip the balance in the wrong direction. There are safer, richer alternatives, vegetables with more antioxidants, better anti-inflammatory profiles, and fewer risks for the aging body. Choosing what not to eat, especially after 65, becomes just as powerful as choosing what to eat. Because every small decision at the dinner table adds up not just to better physical health, but to the ability to move, stand, and live with strength and dignity. But green bell peppers aren't the end of the story. There's one more vegetable common, trusted, and beloved across American households that may actually be doing the most damage of all. And the effects? They target your heart, your legs, and even your ability to move through the world with confidence. Could it be the very vegetable you've trusted most? The answer may shock you. Dangerous vegetable number 3, white potatoes. Few foods are woven into the fabric of American life as deeply as the white potato. Whether mashed with butter at family dinners, crisped into golden fries, or roasted beside a holiday roast, white potatoes are more than food, they're comfort, tradition, and nostalgia served warm. But for those over 65, this beloved staple hides a silent cost. Beneath its familiar texture lies a high glycemic starch, one that causes blood sugar to spike rapidly after a meal. At first, the effect feels subtle. Perhaps even harmless. But over time, these repeated surges can ignite chronic inflammation, placing constant strain on the small, delicate blood vessels that serve your brain, your legs, and your feet. And here's the harsh truth: circulation in older adults is already compromised. That means the impact of inflammation is amplified, leading to numbness, slower healing, and a gradual weakening of the legs, all without dramatic warning signs. One day you're walking with ease. The next, your steps feel less steady. And you may not even know why. But blood sugar isn't the only problem. White potatoes and other high glycemic foods are also tied to arterial stiffening, a process that reduces the flexibility of your blood vessels. When arteries stiffen, blood struggles to reach your lower limbs. You might feel colder feet, cramping, tingling, or even imbalance. And what begins as minor discomfort can evolve into serious risk: slower wound recovery, increased falls, and a fading sense of autonomy. Even seemingly innocent choices like baking or mashing potatoes aren't without consequence. Most potato dishes are loaded with butter, cream, or salt, each compounding the stress on your cardiovascular system. A single plate of potatoes, when repeated often, can quietly reduce the effectiveness of heart medications, spike blood pressure, and sabotage your body's best efforts to manage diabetes. Compared to more nutrient-dense root vegetables, white potatoes fall short, lacking in antioxidants and offering minimal defense against the oxidative stress that accelerates aging at the cellular level. In contrast, vibrantly colored alternatives like sweet potatoes or carrots are rich in protective compounds that strengthen your body from the inside out. Choosing white potatoes over these options isn't just a missed opportunity, it's a step away from stability, resilience, and independence. But this isn't about giving up comfort. It's about redefining it, choosing foods that warm not just the heart, but also support strong muscles, healthy blood flow, and lasting mobility. Because the real comfort in aging doesn't come from nostalgia alone, it comes from knowing your body can keep up with your life. As we move into the later chapters of life, we often realize that real strength doesn't come from grand, heroic acts. It grows quietly, steadily, from the simple choices we make each day. Especially the ones we overlook. Choosing which vegetables to eat or avoid isn't just about nutrition. It's an act of self-respect. A way of saying, my health still matters. My life is still worth protecting. Because it is. This isn't about chasing miracles. It's about practicing awareness. It's about being willing, day after day, to care for the body that's carried us this far. Not with punishment, but with gentle, deliberate kindness. No medication, no machine, no outside expert can replace what small, consistent choices offer us: clearer thinking, stronger steps, better sleep, and more joyful days. Swapping a white potato for a colorful root, skipping the eggplant, choosing spinach over riskier greens, these may seem like tiny adjustments. But over time, they build a foundation that supports freedom, clarity, and dignity. Because what we're protecting isn't just the body. We're protecting the ability to take long walks with people we love. To laugh over dinner. To plan one more trip. To live life fully, even with silver hair and slower steps. So here's the truth, simple but profound. Every meal is a vote. A vote for strength or for decline. For more energy or more struggle? For a life lived on your terms or one that slowly slips from your hands? We may not control aging, but we can support ourselves through it with intention, with compassion, and with food that honors who we are and what we still hope to do. If this message spoke to you, I'd love to hear what you're taking away from it. Take a moment. Reflect. Then leave one thing in the comments, one lesson, one shift, one new habit you want to carry forward. Let's grow stronger together. And if you found this video helpful, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0, your feedback helps me make this space better for everyone. To see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe, like, and share with someone you care about. Thank you for watching. And may you walk through your days with health, strength, and grace.